gì đã đón xem thêm một lần nữa buổi talk show của Let's Do It của đài CBN. Ngày hôm nay là cái buổi talk show mình sẽ introduce là ba em học sinh từ trường UCI và trường UC Riverside. Hello guys, how are you guys doing?
I'm good. Hello.
Alright, so why don't we introduce yourself? Tell us your name, what school you go to.
Okay, so kính chào quý vị, em tên là Katrina Hạ Như Trần. Em đang học năm thứ 3 tại trường UC Irvine vào ngành Public Health Sciences.
Em xin kính chào anh Mike và quý khán giả. Em tên là Maria Kim Nguyễn và em là hoa hậu của trường UC Irvine Rose Pageant. Em 22 tuổi và bây giờ em mới ra trường trường UC Riverside.
Hi, em tên là Valerie Trường. I'm from UC Irvine. I'm a fourth year business economic major.
Very cool. So with this talk show, we're gonna talk English and Vietnamese. So cho những quý vị nào mà có con em mà trẻ mà không có biết nói tiếng Việt mà muốn nghe một chút về tiếng Anh thì ba em này con sẽ là translate nửa Việt và nửa Mỹ luôn. So don't worry about it. We'll translate for those that don't understand much about Vietnamese. So beauty pageant. Let's talk about that. But I'm sure the audience want to know more about you guys, right? So let's know more about your guys' major. Let's kind of dig all of that up, right? So why business econ? I mean, what inspired you go into that field?
Well, like I always wanted to do something business. So my end goal is actually to get my CPA, which is a certified public accountant.
Right.
So yeah, like I actually wanted to become a CPA because they're to my aunt and my mom, who is also an accountant. So they influenced me a lot.
Very cool. So how do you see beauty pageant kind of helping you in that field?
Well, beauty pageant would helps me through like confidence, public speaking, and as a CPA, I would have to public speak a lot, like to audience and stuff. So.
I actually believe it. I've been to a couple of beauty pageant shows before, and man, that's no joke. You guys are on stage, and there's so many people there. So, especially CPA, you guys deal with some crazy people. So I believe it. I believe it. So what about you? What's your major?
My major is sociology, and basically the reason why I wanted to do sociology is because, to be honest, going into the major was just kind of like choosing it out of the booklet, like what best matches me the most, right? But after really understanding society and not just American society, what it means to be Vietnamese, right? What it means to be Vietnamese American, right? Having both identities is super important to us as a whole today. So I think that's super, super important for me to kind of like dig deep into research. So hopefully right now, since I'm doing a gap year, just working right now, and then afterwards, hopefully get my master's in sociology, and then do my PhD in research in sociology. So hopefully I can get there one day.
Very cool. So, and you went to UCR?
Yes, I went to
and
UCR.
Then, so now you're working with UCI as well, or is that completely different?
It's completely different. So basically what UCI Rose Pageant is that it has so many different contestants from all over Southern California. Like how many schools?
13, I think.
13 different schools, right? So we all, so I'm from UCR, there's like Cal State and whatnot, and we all come together and we compete in this pageant. So basically it's a lot of students from different Vietnamese student associations, so VSA schools. We come together, we compete. So we get to know each other from different areas, like, hi, nice to meet you, and also like empower each other as women, right?
Very cool. So what about community college? Do you guys have beauty pageant from those that are currently in community colleges, or is it just UC and Cal State?
Yeah, so all the colleges from UC Santa Barbara all the way down to San Diego State. So it's including, well, it's basically all the girls, all the colleges in the VSA or in the UVSA, Union of Vietnamese Student Association.
Got it. Okay, I'm assuming high school student cannot participate, right?
No.
Okay, even if they wanted, they cannot.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a college pageant.
Very cool. But I'm assuming that is there any program that can prepare them if they want to do that once they get into their freshman year? Or is that something later on down the road?
Well, there are more pageants than just Rose Pageant that UCI hosts. There's one big one called Miss Vietnam of Southern California.
Oh, okay.
I was personally a contestant at Miss Vietnam Southern California and a former Rose Pageant director, so I know both pageants pretty well. And Miss Vietnam accepts everybody from age, I think, 17 and up. So if you're in high school, usually seniors in high school that are 17 or 18 participate in Miss Vietnam SoCal. But Miss Vietnam SoCal, it's not really about college students. It's more like they just open it up to everyone, the general public.
Right.
Whereas Rose Pageant is more geared towards college students in VSA. Because it's under VSA. But Miss Vietnam, even though it's under UVSA during the Dead Festival, they open up their application for contestants everywhere.
Right.
So that's what I see it as. Yeah.
Very cool. And so I'm going to switch to Viet.
Yeah.
So she's the last one. So em là cái major public health phải không?
Yeah.
So why? Tại sao public health? And em thấy mình vô cái cuộc thi này á, nó giúp được gì trong cái tương lai?
Yeah, em học ngành public health tại vì một ngày nào đó em muốn học về ngành y hay là học về ngành healthcare gì đó, học y tá, học physician assistant, nhưng mà bây giờ em chưa biết, cho nên học cái ngành public health sciences sẽ cho em thấy all the healthcare professions out there. Và thi trong cuộc thi hoa hậu á, đã dạy em cách nói chuyện với người ta, like social skills và confidence and how to like bring about yourself in life.
That's good. So you know, like most important skill in life is really understanding about yourself, right? So when you guys go through the whole contesting to compete, is there like a training program you guys got to go through? Is there anybody that will walk you step by step on how to walk, how to dress, things of that nature?
We actually have pageant moms who will help you along the way, and we have like guidelines for you. And I feel like personally for Rose Pageant, it's more about growing than competing. You're in it with with the girls who are going to be in it with you, and it's mostly about sisterhood. It's about bonding these girls from different communities, from different schools into an event.
Wow.
And speaking of like the pageant being a growing opportunity, like we say the word beauty pageant, but I believe that both pageants, MBSC and Rose Pageant, is not really about beauty. Actually, it's not about beauty at all. On the rubric, there's no category for beauty, so they don't get judged on beauty at all.
Right.
They get judged on like how they present themselves, their grace, poise, and speech. There's a speech portion.
Sure.
So it's not really concentrated on beauty. We don't look at like when they submit their application, they don't submit a picture of themselves. We just have all their information on like. Want to talk about the application?
Yeah. So for like I'm Rose Pageant director this year. So what I am personally looking for is how they present themselves. Like, are they going to be able to grow? Are they open? What do they want to do with the title? What do they want to accomplish as a person? And just basically tell me more about themselves. Even for our application, it's not about beauty or brains. We don't have a GPA requirement, and we don't ask them to send a picture about themselves. It's all about what they put in the application.
Very cool. So let's talk about title. So what does the title do? I mean, nó giúp đỡ về cái gì? Nếu mà mình có cái, I guess cái title, cái địa vị đó, how does that help in any way?
Okay, the purpose of being a Rose Queen or being in the pageant in general is to fundraise for charity. So us wanting to be on stage isn't just like for ourselves. Of course, it's an experience and it's going to open our eyes to different opportunities, but mainly it's because of the cause. So last year it was for human trafficking. So to help those who have been abducted near and far, both in Vietnam and in States, I believe. So just embodying that purpose and then using that to have our friends and family come support us so that they can know about that like specific cause. Other than that, like we didn't really have kind of like a agenda where we don't really go on TV or I think the history said that we were supposed to be on the float, right?
Yeah. So how Rose Pageant was actually created in 2001. So this year will be our 18th annual, and actually
I'm going to have one of you guys translate the history of it. But go ahead.
So they created Rose Pageant to actually be a part of the Pasadena Rose Parade.
Okay.
And then they wanted to have a Vietnamese float on there.
Oh, wow.
But then So that's where all the profits went to first. And then along the way, they changed the profits to become into a charitable cause. So this year, our philanthropy is to the children of Vietnam.
Oh wow, very cool. You guys want to translate that? Chắc phải mời một trong hai em maybe summarize cái đó lên á, là cái history, cái lịch sử của cái beauty pageant.
I'll try my best.
Okay.
So, vào năm 2001, trường UCI tổ chức cái Rose Pageant gọi là hoa hậu hồng liên trường để gây quỹ cho cái để làm một cái float trong cái Rose Parade. Nhưng mà sau đó thì chúng em nghĩ là thay vì gây quỹ cho the Rose Parade thì gây quỹ cho các organizations mà làm charity work, làm gây quỹ cho các em học sinh hay là các em học human trafficking ở bên Việt Nam và bên Mỹ luôn, và làm mấy cái đó thay vì làm cái Rose Parade.
All of Rose Pageant is a philanthropy, so the girls who participate does not get anything back. All they would get is like the crown and the sash, and we don't even get anything back. All of our profits will go to the philanthropy.
Wow.
So it is for a charitable cause.
Very cool. So, if somebody want to get involved, so what is the first step? Who would they contact? I think you guys have one coming up soon, right? So I guess cái câu hỏi của em là nếu mà có mấy em gái mà muốn participate vô cái beauty pageant, like để phải liên lạc ai, những cái requirement, cái bước đầu tiên là cái gì?
Nếu có các em nữ sinh nào mà muốn participate trong Rose Pageant á, thì lên website của vsauci.org mà xong rồi có cái Rose Pageant link application sẽ ở đó, xong rồi mình apply trên mạng thôi, and then that's it, and then you'll get an email.
Very cool.
For further.
But this year's application is closed, so look forward to next year, and you must be a college student.
The college student, got it. So I can't participate. Did somebody, who inspired you guys, or what inspired you guys to take part in the beauty pageant? Maybe we'll work our way around this way.
Yeah.
So whichever one you're comfortable with, Viet or English.
Okay, I actually did Miss Vietnam of Southern California as my first pageant, like experience of pageants at all before Rose Pageant, and I did that just because I think I just wanted to try something new. I never thought about joining a pageant when I was young. Like I thought of performing and stuff, but pageant I've always thought it was kind of like girls and they were snobby or like. So I want to try it myself. It's like, is that true?
Right.
And then it was also Vietnamese cultured, so that's why I was really interested. So that's what I joined. And then from Miss Vietnam, I learned a lot, like not just like how to walk or how to turn or something like that, but like there were a lot of people who came to talk about social skills or about presenting yourself and how you can bring that and apply that in life. And I actually did apply that in life at job interviews and stuff, and like it really worked. It gave me so much more confidence, and like when you focus on how you present yourself to other people, I don't know, I just learned a lot from pageant. It wasn't about like who was the prettiest and stuff.
Right.
So that's why I did pageant.
Wow. What about you? What inspired you? Like, cái gì khuyến khích em vào cái beauty pageant này?
So my freshman year in college, I was an audience member of the Rose Pageant. So I remember watching all the girls on stage, and they have all these things that they were proud of, like 10 years Taekwondo black belt, or like spelling bee champion, or like athletes, right? And I remember sitting there like, I have nothing special or important that I can present, right? But hopefully one day I can be as brave and courageous as them, just to be on stage, just to see how it would feel like, or the experience, right? And so I just kind of wanted to inspire like other women out there, other little girls out there, that like you don't have, if you're not proud of yourself, you're not confident, if you think there's nothing special about you, you could still go up there and there's something in you that is still inspiring to others, right? So I wanted to go up there and like just like test myself, try on myself, but most importantly inspire the young women and in the audience that no matter who you think you are, you can do it. Right?
Wow. 10-year Taekwondo. Why would they bring that out? I mean, what does that have to do with beauty pageant? Like 10-year Taekwondo, spelling bees, things like that.
I feel like why they say that is more of an accomplishment, like they were proud of it. Yeah, but
It could also be like who they are too,
Oh,
like
I
their
see.
uniqueness.
Because during the pageant, you're just able to like tell the audience who you are, and like if they're proud or if Taekwondo makes them who they are, then they would
Got
probably bring
it.
that out, and then they would just present it to the audience in that way.
Interesting. Okay. So, what about you?
Well, I've never been in a pageant, but why I chose to be Rose Pageant Director this year was actually because of how, like, Katrina, she kind of set up a standard as of
Yeah.
last year, and I really liked the girls for, like, as of last year, the participants, and
Right.
I was very, like, shaken. I was, like, surprised that the girls, they used their own voice to come out. Like, some girls talked about a lot of stuff that aren't really talked about in the Vietnamese community that is very taboo, especially as a Vietnamese, like, female Vietnamese American. So I was very, like, surprised, and, like, I wanted to definitely be a part of this culture, want to be a part of, like, a movement kind of.
That's great. So within the beauty pageant or as a beauty pageant, how does that interfere with your guys' studies, school? Does it take a lot of time away from your family, your loved ones?
Well, for me, as director of the pageant, it was definitely time consuming, but I think it helped me bond with my family and friends more because my family helped out seeing me all stressed and stuff, so
Right.
they helped a lot, and then my friends and all like the staff members of VSA helped a lot. That made me form friendships like with Valerie, and it was really time consuming, but if I was able to manage that helped me manage my time more wisely, and then with like relationships and studies, I think it helped me form better relationships, and with studies, like as long as I knew how to manage my time, I was okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably have one of you guys translate in Viet.
Thì cái hoa hậu này á, là tập
Mỗi thứ bảy
nào cũng tập trong 1-2 tuổi, 2 tháng. And so không có really interfere
Sure.
with being a student because đi học thì Monday, Friday, and then pageant Saturday, right? So as long as you know how to like time manage, it's okay. And also there's a lot of people to help you all the time. So if you're ever stressed, like I don't know what to say, there's always people who can help you whenever you're free.
Right.
So it wasn't as time consuming. It can be as much as you want to put into it. But
What about you?
I don't think, well, I'm just starting out as of right now, but I don't think it would be, it's not interfering with my college, like, responsibility, because, like, I feel like the output, like, what's going to happen after this event for the girls, they're going to grow, and it's a very meaningful event. So I feel like this event is also, like, this event is very powerful, so that even though like I have like college responsibilities, they both balance. Like it's not, I don't think it's difficult if you know how to time manage, if you
Correct.
know how to ask for people for help.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the time management down. We got the stress load. So I kind of want to know a little bit more, right? So in college, there's a thing called fraternity sorority. Sure you guys heard about that, right? Now, are any of you guys in a sorority?
I am.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
So is it pretty difficult going into the beauty pageant compared to getting, I guess, admitted into a sorority? Hold your thought on that, okay, because we got to go into a commercial. Thì đi tiếp theo cái phần 2 thì Quang xin quý vị đừng có gợi màn ảnh, xin theo những cái tin tức thương mại sau này.